Okay, there we go. Thank you for watching. Yeah, sorry, I was like typing my tweet at the same time as well. I'm, of course, finally back from my holiday break. I still had to copy this update for Valhalla. I thought it was fun to start like that, because that really shows you that I've been gone for some time. But then I figured out, damn, that copying is gonna take some time. But thanks everyone for joining already. I think everything is looking fine, right? Hey Dennis, good to see you. Descartius as well. I want to thank Panashi on in the YouTube chat. Welcome back, Yor. Hope you had a nice holidays. We were, as always, in good hands too with Joyce and Dennis. That's a very kind comment. Thank you for that. Oh, I already have. We have Antonio already saying Reda is a 5 out of 10. It's pretty crazy, by the way. We can already just look at Reda. Oh, yeah, just do it. Because I think we don't need the update for that. But, and then it will just copy in the background. Right, it will just do that. Let's see. 9 minutes left. Yeah, okay. 9 minutes, damn. Copying on PlayStation. It's pretty wild. Oh yeah, I still have to find my... finish my tweets, but I hope everyone is doing well. So it's been a while since I played. I thought it was like a fun way to also see what I missed, and maybe they did add finally some of the Thanos type elemental sort of armor, because that's what people have actually been waiting for. And it's kind of wild because it leaked, I think, more than a month ago at this point. And if they normally like follow the schedule of releasing something every other week, then you would think that it of course happens. We're gonna do it like this as well. Goedendag, hey Damien. Warby Gaming says good evening. Wow. Where are you from? Because it's afternoon here, and of course in the US it's good morning. And the game's gonna be updating forever. So I've been great. Thanks, Resvin, for asking. I just came back from Budapest, great city, Hungary, of course, and whoa, buy now, exclusive offer, legendary rewards. Whoa, so from okay, that's new. Oh, that's actually for a few more days. So that's the first time I ever have seen that. So if I like do it like this, they're giving like, so Ubisoft Connect rewards are 50% off. I never saw that in the many years that we of course cover these games here. Hey Black Dragon, good to see you. Steampunk bow, maybe a buy. Oh, Dennis, that's a cool one for Reda. We're gonna check it out. But that's interesting. Let's quickly take a look at Ubisoft Connect. Back Dino, good to see you as well. Last Friday I started Skyrim again after 7 years. That's crazy, that's Cartius. How did it go? Did you go anywhere fun? Yeah, Daniel, as I said, I went to Budapest. But I have to be honest here, I'm still in between holidays. That's of course how they call it. I'm really... Oh wow, it's so weird to see the 50% thing here. But yeah, I already got all these items. And the only thing I don't have yet... I think I already have it, but I don't have the shields. And this is the only way you can get the shields, I think. Or, I don't know. I think I already have these items. It's for people that did not get them. But yeah, the only things I don't have yet, they're not 50% off. Why? Why? Okay, that's strange. That's strange. Let's see how the update is going. Because yeah, actually tomorrow... I'm leaving again. but only for like a short time. Okay, we have only 2 minutes left. We're gonna hit continue to see Reda already. Game update required. Woo, woo. Okay, Ubisoft. We're gonna do it your way. I, by the way, have been playing A Plague Tale Innocence. I'm almost done with the game. It's really, really good. Still need a few more chapters. So if you're like looking for a super linear, story-driven, stealth puzzle game with some pretty cool combat as well, I'm actually surprised by the amount of action in the game. Totally recommend it. So do it. It's it was like on PS Plus, as you can see once. I think it's also on Game Pass, so there are many cheap options to play it. Oh, so close, so close. And you hear the music right now. Love your videos, you help me a ton in AC videos, keep it up. Thanks, Nadal Wilson. Of course, I appreciate your support. The Opal map is never on sale, more than 11% off, making sure it's never affordable with the 300 free Helix credits. That sucks. Dang, I just updated yesterday. Another one. No, so that's kind of the thing. I just haven't updated the game yet. That's kind of my problem here. Hope you're doing well. And when is the free DLC out? So Gregory Jones, good. Thanks for joining. I think it's we are finally ready to go. Thank you. I totally underestimated. I was seeing the download. It was like 60 seconds. I was like, okay, let's do it on stream. Then I forgot the copying. But Timon, good to see you as well. So I will be going to. I'm going with friends next, so it's gonna be a fun time. Damn, I have to kind of look it up. Mallorca. That's how you say it in... Okay, Google Translate, help me out here. Because I don't know how to pronounce this in English. Okay, in the meantime. Okay, Google, take it away.
Mallorca.
Hey, I got it. Okay. So yeah, we'll be going there till Sunday. And then I'm back for good. So I won't miss the next weekly reset streams. But yeah, there will be some Joyce and Dennis videos, of course, coming throughout the week. We got a cool Horizon update video today. And yeah, I'm gonna do my predictions for the Ubisoft Forward event. Because as you might know, they announced Ubisoft Forward. We already had the Skull and Bones thing, of course. We already did content on that. I shared my thoughts. Joyce talked about her. Yeah, talked about all the gameplay details she learned. But then on September 10th, 9 PM Central European Time, so that's in Europe. And yeah, of course, PT Pacific in the US. So basically on Saturday, a lot of people will be free at that point, so it's easy to watch. We will be live reacting, and that's gonna be a big one. But I still think that the sort of special Assassin's Creed event they have planned for September is even separate. So I think they will do like an overall regular Ubisoft Forward event, and then after that, or maybe before, I think after that, the Assassin's Creed special event where, yeah, they will unveil the future of the game. So, or the series as a whole, with multiple games, hopefully. So, yeah, that's gonna be exciting. So, I was rocking this Origins outfit, that's true. We're gonna go to Reda, because I heard some stories already. Steampunk bow, 5 out of 10. I want to thank Dead Souls Bad Guy 88X with a nice profile picture. Let's keep it at that. JorRaptor member, thanks for the support. Appreciate you a lot. I'll be picking up Skull and Bones. Yeah, Robert, that's interesting. I haven't seen a lot of people talk about, yeah, that were like day one purchase. But let me know your thoughts in the chat, of course, if you have any thoughts on Skull and Bones. There were a ton of comments under the first video we did, so I think people have thoughts. What do you have? What do you have, Reda? We have the from the Charlemagne pack, the chicken, Huldevolk bracers, Oolulu, Hunter bracers. Yeah, this is the bow that Dennis was talking about. Range damage, the longer you hold R2 when aiming. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, and it is pretty cool. So we're gonna showcase that and the Berserker brace from the deluxe edition. So yeah, I think the 5 out of... I'm gonna give it a 6. I think this bow, I'm not sure if it was ever at Reda. People in the Discord would know, but I'm not sure. Maybe it was like one time as a daily or something. I don't know. But it's totally rare. Maybe it's the first time. I can see that happen as well. So if we select it right here, It's gonna be fun figuring out which one it is. I think it's this one then, right? So yeah, you can get this weapon right now at Reda. For one, it looks kind of cool. It's of course from that steampunk set. And it has a cool effect as well. So the longer you hold it, it will kind of gain some steam, and then it will have the red light. And I think that means that you have the full perk active. And if we, for example, use it here on this dummy, let's see, with the full perk. Oh, I don't think I did the headshot there. So let's try it again on this one. It's 250. I'm not sure. I have to like stand closer. Yeah, so 250 is the full charged headshot. And if I like just hit, just like without charging, 109. So you do see like that the damage increase when you hold it and you get the feedback, you hear the sound. I think it's a pretty cool bow. So if you're into that, 120 opal, I would imagine, for that. So let's see if I really think they're waiting. They're waiting for. I think Joyce like actually bought this one and showcased it once. Looks kind of cool. But yeah, I think they're waiting for actual new content before they're releasing new stuff, which kind of makes sense. But yeah, nothing new here. Although I still need. Screw all the old crap. I still need this one. I missed this. Was of course last week with the update. We skipped it. Ah, Joyce, we skipped it. Okay, we haven't shown it. What gloves are you using? I'm using the gloves from the Blessed pack. Am I like buying these items now? Hello? Oh, of course. So I'm kind of like curious if it's just not updating for me then, but oh, too many requests, Ubisoft. Ubisoft is like, it's too busy right now. Too many people are playing. Now I'm using the gloves. I think they just fit very well with these. Of course, from Dawn of Ragnarok, then you have to put the Nullify rune on the item to change it to this color. But you can also use it as a transmog, which I'm doing right now because I'm using the Paladin bracers. But I think it looks really cool in combination with this Origin style outfit, which of course from the Druids DLC. Hey Darklaw, good to see you. Do you know when the Tendril set will come? The big DJ is asking. Yeah, that's a good question. Like, I thought it would be like a few weeks ago already, because that would be the cadence. But I personally think they're waiting for the Forgotten Saga, because it doesn't really make sense. Okay, we are of course like playing right now, or I mean, I haven't played for a few weeks because I was also like on a holiday break, but there's not like anything going on if you already have done everything in the game that you want to do. So it makes more sense for them to launch this very cool looking elemental armor set when more people are playing the game. And that's of course when that Forgotten Saga, that... do I have like the image here? Not sure what the image is. Oh, that's the... maybe I can like pull it up. Let's see if I can like work some magic here. Ah, boo boo. I'm of course talking about this. It's like a very large image, so bear with me. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Ah, there it is. So yeah, when this comes out, that it makes more sense, of course, for them to properly, yeah, add new stuff to the Helix store for people that are curious about that. Although the ironic thing is, as I talked about before, you will not be able to use any of your items during this mode. So I overall think there's no reason, unless you like want to, but there's like no like good reason in terms of like gameplay to get any Helix item whatsoever if you finished all the DLCs and the main story, etc. because you will not be able to use it. There's like no Dawn of Ragnarok style DLC or whatever coming to the game where you can actually use these items in a meaningful way. Because it's all going to be Tombs of the Fallen. Well, you're gonna do some puzzles. You don't need gear for that. Yeah, the river raids. There will not be any like new river raid maps coming. And we have the Eivor sort of quest, which will likely be pretty small. And maybe we go back to Finland, where we know that Eivor's grave is, of course. And we cannot use any items in Finland either. So that's kind of the weird thing with all these Helix items that Ubisoft keeps adding. There's like no reason to actually buy them or use them in future content. I'm like fine with that, but yeah, I think that's good to know. Let's actually kill some people.
What do you have?
Let's see if I still got it. We're gonna do some contracts, of course. We only have 2 because that's how it always goes.
What do you have?
Oh.
I'm good.
Guteo's asking, are you releasing any more of that interview soon? Yeah, we actually got quite a lot of questions about that. Let's see. I want to. So Dennis and Joyce, for when I'm gone, will be putting up another video. Dennis is actually working on it right now. With more info from that interview. I already shared some, like no river raid maps are coming, for example. But yeah, there are way more things that we talked about. But yeah, because of my holiday break and because of some other content, we kind of moved it further away. I'm also asking Ubisoft, and I hope they can like provide it. I just want some B-roll of the Forgotten Saga, like some sort of gameplay, because all we have right now is of course that trailer, which like not even 2 minutes, I think. So like we have some more info about that mode, but for a video to then only look at 2 minutes of footage, like I'm not gonna. Some people do that. They just put down a trailer and then rehash it throughout the whole video. I wanna have some like cool visuals as well. I'm not sure why I have this freaking ghost wolf, by the way. I think it was at oh, why? Where are these freaking enemies? I think I lost them. Oh, I think we are already close.
Show me.
Okay, that was kind of weird. Wow. And I think it's time for me to finally, after all these years, go for the platinum. And I think I'm also like up for it now. Because for all this time I was like, I want to have this content. Oh wow, I thought it was like a one-hit KO. Let's see if we can like do it like this. That's by the way cool. It also works with abilities. So abilities that can charge up. Oh, 732. Insta kill on nightmare difficulty with the nightmarish enemy scaling. I want to get those Bifrost weapons. Give them. It's not too busy anymore now, right? Yeah. I'm unable to get them. Oh, there we go. There we go. We're gonna use them. Dennis and Joyce already talked about those, and yeah. They like look kind of cool, I guess. But they're really bad. No more river raids, thank God. The hardest part for the platinum for me was the fishing. Oh no. Oh no. Thanos back out? Lee, sadly not, I think. Will there be more festivals? I think they will rehash the festivals. And I would not be surprised because maybe someone knows in the chat when that... Oh. Hello? I think the game is crashing. Oh, no, we're back. I think it was like... We had Yule. You had Sigurd Blood, I think. And you had the Wild Hunt. And there's one more. Ostara, yeah. it's time for Sigurblot. I think last year Sigurblot was around this time. So I personally think that it's gonna hit with the next update. So my prediction for the next update, maybe someone knows when Sigurblot was last year. It should be like mid-July. So Ostara was like in spring, right? So that was like a few months ago. And then Sigurblot and July 29th, I think. Okay. So yeah, I think what's gonna happen is around that... so that would be like not this week. We don't have like a PlayStation game size tweet as well. So I think it will be... I think we will get the update either July 26th or the week after that on August 2nd. With then the Sigurblot Festival as a return on, like 2 days later. But I don't expect like any new... like we should not expect any new festivals. Like they're not doing that. They're bringing them back, adding new items, which have been pretty cool. Okay, I like that they're like shining all the time. It's a nice touch. It's like a cool transmog item. Woo! To get 4 contracts, you need the Dawn of Ragnarok. Yeah, I know, but I only have 2 right now. So, and you should at least have 3. With, of course, the 4th one in Dawn of Ragnarok being the arena. Why would you get on this stream if you didn't like the game? Yeah, that's a good question. People sometimes are curious. And maybe after playing a lot, you're like, I don't like it after all. But then you already put in a lot of time. Okay, let's get... Boo! Oh. Let's see what the damage can be on this charged shot. With the steampunk bow you can get right now at Reda. 344. I think I only hit like a few arrows. Oh. There you go. And there's like one annoying enemy left. It's been a while since I like used a shield. Now that I like think about it, I overall think looking back at Valhalla, the dual wield system was really cool. Curious if they bring that back. Of course, in the Basim game, I don't think we will have it. But yeah, it would be weird to go back to like a Origin style system where you can only have one weapon in your main hand and a shield. Maybe in Infinity, when there are like multiple settings, it depends on the setting. That would be kind of cool. That would also change the gameplay up quite a lot. That in some settings where it makes sense that you, can use dual weapons, you have the dual wield system from Valhalla. But in other, in other settings where you go to, you can only use one katana, for example. That would be kind of cool. Do we know when the roguelike mode is coming to Valhalla? El Kashi, good to see you. Just like I said, we don't know, but with the update being last week, I think it's gonna be either, what did I say, July 26th? Yeah, July 26th at the earliest. I think it will be the week after that, so on August 2nd. And then on August 4th we get the Sigurblot Festival. And then it's gonna get exciting, because then in September we have, because if we go, and Joyce figured this out, so props to her. We already touched on this actually in we already touched on this in okay, let's see if I can like do it like this. I think I can, and then whoop. Let me see if this works. Yeah. So here we are. Can I like use my webcam here as well? Bloop. Okay, it is in Dutch, so we're gonna change that to... wait. There we go. So yeah, in September we're getting a new Twitch Prime pack. So if you don't have this one yet, get it. Like it's the Charlemagne shield, which looks pretty cool. A very boring sword, and a decent like ship naval pack. But here in September, they're like usually they don't do this yet. Usually they have one pack and then it at one point expires and then it's like fingers crossed that we get a new pack. But now for the first time they do in September we get a new Twitch Prime pack. And that is, of course, around the time that we have the Future of Assassin's Creed event. And you can actually... Is there like a time window? Or is like a... Oh. Ah. I don't think there's like a time window. Joyce figured it out, though. And it was like the second week of September, I think. So it's like... Or actually like September... 12th, September 3rd. I think this one lasts until September 12th. Okay. Yeah, but I think I know it. This one lasted till September 12th. And then the day after that, the new one appears. And we have the Ubisoft Forward event, of course, on September 10th. So my prediction, and it's kind of a spoiler already for the Ubisoft Forward video, I think we get the September 10th Saturday stream. That is where they tease the Basim game, like maybe with a cinematic trailer, kind of like Valhalla, right? And then we have the full reveal a few days later during that special Assassin's Creed event. And then we also have a new Valhalla update with the Origins crossover. I hope so. There are more rumors. We will talk about them. So stay tuned for the channel. That's kind of my prediction. And that would make sense. Then you have early August, the Forgotten Saga. Early September, you have the potentially Origins crossover. Then in October, you have the Tombs of the Fallen Part 2. Then in November, you have the Eivor final mission. And then in December, with the Yule Festival for the third time, you have New Game Plus. That's how I think it's gonna go. God, I hope you're right. I hope so too. I think, like, the Basim game is like 95%. Let's kill Oscar. We're gonna kill Oscar. The crossover event, I'm not gonna let's not get our hopes up. If I had to put money on it, I think it's gonna happen, but I don't wanna have people like be, hey, you said it was gonna happen and then it's not gonna happen, right? So, but yeah, I'm pretty confident in the August, September, October, November, December period, and then December, Valhalla is done, it's over. Few months later, February or March 2023, Basim game comes out, and maybe the AC1 remake at the end of 2023, AC Infinity 2024. That's what I hope. The VR game somewhere in between there for Oculus, of course, they have the deal. A mobile game coming. I still hope multiplayer, some sort of free-to-play multiplayer thing. I don't know. So, should be pretty wild. I think it's gonna be a fun September, that's for sure. I personally would not mind if there was gonna be like a 8-hour long let's freaking paint Basim's face for 8 hours in Photoshop. I'll be there from moment one, and I hope you can join me. We don't need you anymore. We of course kept all these sort of enemies for the... let's see if I can like do a ton of damage. Oh, the amount. If I like hit it. Let me... Oh! Okay, I thought it was gonna be more. Oh, we got some wolves entering the fray as well. We of course... These bosses are of course great to showcase builds and stuff. But again, I don't think it's needed anymore. I will keep at least a few of these. Bleep. Oh. Oh, did I like... Oh, I hit him with like a... Okay. still think it's like so weird that these freaking roaming bosses just disappear. They were like, oh, we had such a cool system in Odyssey with the mercenaries that always like were hunting you. So there was always like something scary when like taking over forts. There was always something dynamic happening. And here they're like, ah, we have these cool bosses, spend a ton of resources. Did never fight it. No, please, not another 8-hour art stream. Timon, I need you as a moderator if it happens. What are your thoughts on Rockstar killing Red Dead Online, Daniel asks. I think they never... I think overall, they really mishandled Red Dead Redemption 2. The game was amazing. Like, I'm still not sure that a freaking 3-hour mission... For some reason, I never got this viewpoint, so we're gonna make that right. Like, there are some things, and also like... I'm not like a big fan of the realism in that game, where if you're like in the middle of the desert and your horse dies, you have to run for an hour to get like a new mount. Like, I'm not a fan of that. But it's still the best open world that I ever encountered in terms of activities. And it's wild that it's 2018 when that game came out, and still no other game. Like, of course people are gonna say Elden Ring, but I really mean like scripted open world sort of activities where you're constantly surprised, where it's like someone is in the bush and they're like, help me, and then you get up your mount, and then they get up and steal your mount. Stuff like that. It's amazing. And then the other time you find someone who needs your help and you're like, I'm not gonna fall for that again. They actually do want your help. And when you help them, the next time you go to the gun shop, because they own that, you get like a free gun or something. Like, that stuff was amazing. But I think they mishandled it by just throwing the single player away. They really thought, let's do the GTA Online thing for Red Dead Online. And of course, Red Dead Redemption 1 had online as well, which I quite liked. But no Red Dead 2 DLC or any... Like, if they... Like, we can, like, criticize Ubisoft, and we should, because they're not making a lot of good decisions nowadays. But what they're doing well is supporting a single-player game, like Valhalla, like Odyssey, like Origins. Odyssey getting a brand new island 2 years after launch. 3 years after launch, actually. That's wild. If they had the same support for Red Dead, I think the game would have been way more successful than the focus on Red Dead Online. So yeah, them killing it off, like, it's long overdue, right? It makes sense. Like, for me, I personally think it's good, because I personally prefer... Like, I'm not even, like, looking forward to GTA 6, but I just want them to get GTA 6 out, so they're going to work on what the next Rockstar open world game. Like, I'm not a huge GTA... I'm gonna die now. I will totally play GTA 6, but it will for me more be like, okay, what does a next-gen only Rockstar open world look like nowadays? Like, even booting up GTA 5 like in 2013, I'm not like a huge fan of these games. I always do play them though, of course, to experience them. And even that game already had crazy open world randomness happen with scripted events as well, but it was just very like a living world. I'm just curious what that will mean for GTA 6, but I'm more hyped for them to... I don't think they're gonna do Red Dead Redemption 3, so what is next, right? I just don't hope they're like going to just do GTA Online 2 or whatever, and that's it for the end of time, but fingers crossed that they're... I think with how cool Red Dead Redemption 2's open world was, and the activities and the sort of secret items you could find, I kind of missed the depth in the combat for that game. It's like a one-hit kill game, of course. I would love, in a perfect world, a fantasy, medieval, open world Rockstar game. I think that would be amazing. Valhalla is free on PS Plus. Yeah, if you have the PS Plus extra, of course. So you do need to pay a few more bucks. Hey, we got a... Not a uni bear, but a regular bear. I miss my uni bear. Why do I have this freaking move? Haha. I'm really excited for the Forgotten Saga for Valhalla, like the free roguelike mode. I think that's gonna be, for one, a ton of fun streams, and just like right now I'm just steamrolling this game on the highest difficulty, and I'm using like crappy weapons and stuff. It doesn't matter anymore. But I really hope that with that roguelike mode, where we of course start from scratch and have a new progression system, the way weapons and gear works is also different. I think that's gonna be a ton of fun and gonna hopefully make us all rethink the game a bit, and it hopefully gives the developers sort of a blank slate, and hopefully make the items actually meaningful, because that was of course the big critique for Valhalla. I have premium Descartes, yes. But to be fair, I got like 3 months of premium from Sony to cover it. We need New Game Plus for Valhalla, yeah. Again, December is when that's likely gonna come. But it's so weird that we've played this game for so long, and I'm like, after like finishing Valhalla, I never... Do I still have like some? I never really was like, I immediately want to do the story again. But now it's so weird that we're a year and a half later, and I only played certain story. I think I played like the opening part a couple of times. I played some story arcs before launch. But normally with these types of games, I've played them a couple of times, or like at least certain parts of the game, like Origins, Odyssey. But for this game, not, because I'm like, I don't even think that you can... Oh, you probably can start a new game and then switch between saves, of course. I'm just scared that I will then override my main save if I'm not like paying attention. But yeah, I will do it when New Game Plus hits, and maybe we will do it when like Infinity is properly announced, or maybe when the Rift, when we're like getting closer to the Rift game, we're gonna like replay Valhalla. I don't know. But yeah. I'm waiting for New Game Plus, even though it's gonna be half a year before it gets here, I think. Been playing Origins again. Yeah, Kevin, from the time that I've been replaying that with 60 FPS on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series, of course, it's been a blast. It's totally been a blast. I have no one to redo the storyline. Origins and Odyssey, I would though. Yeah, that's... Yeah, but I hope, and... that's also kind of teasing the Jose video. Again, we will have the Jose video hopefully this week with some extra info from the interview. But like another tease for that video is that they are looking at doing it in a less traditional way. So maybe there will be like a regular New Game Plus, but also, and I think the sort of the table that you have in your settlement. What's like the name again? Either way, you know what I'm talking about, right? The sort of where you select a new story arc. I hope they just open that up, like remove the sort of pawns on that board, or that you can just select every story arc again, and then I think I'm not like anonymous. Actually, I am. And that you can then just replay the story arc that you want to replay. I think that would be cool. I would overall love a sort of boss rush. It's never gonna happen, but I would actually love a sort of boss rush mode. I mean, the arena is kind of dead in a way because you can replay also main story bosses. But having like full K and then a Dawn of Ragnarok but like after each other, that would actually be kind of cool. But yeah, I'm not expecting that, because I think I will be mostly like, I want to replay certain moments, but not in particular like certain complete story arcs. So, yeah, we will see. But what I really liked from New Game Plus for some of the other games for Origins, for example, you... we're gonna kill like a legendary creature. I'm gonna do this one. For Origins, for example, what I really liked is that, and Odyssey as well, there were of course like level requirements for zones in Origins. And for Odyssey, of course, you had level requirements for the missions. But if you would do New Game Plus, you could immediately go to every region in the game. So it actually changed the experience up a lot as well. And Valhalla, of course, had power levels for regions as well. But what the heck goes, Wolf? Run! Faster! But what I actually did in Valhalla is go to the highest level region to get some challenge. Fight skill enemies that way in like raids and stuff. But yeah, we will not have that experience in New Game Plus in Valhalla because, yeah, you could already basically go to every region in the game. I think something is wrong with my wolf. Hello? Eivor is also like yelling yaw. What the heck? Feels like I'm like... I don't want this. I don't want this. I think running is actually gonna be faster than on this slow wolf mount. This wolf is just chilling, yeah. Jordan, where are you from? I'm from the Netherlands. Amsterdam. I would never say never to Red Dead Redemption 2, but it seems unlikely. Yeah, I think so as well. Although, we should not like forget that the game did sell very well. Like, it sold way better than Red Dead Redemption 1. But I personally, if I could, like, that's why LA Noire for me is still one of my favorite Rockstar games. It was of course made by a completely, like, new sort of Rockstar studio that afterwards also kind of disappeared. But, oh, I remember these. I think this was for the XP, the skill point challenge. Where you could just, I think, only kill the smaller links. And then you would just get 2 skill points already. And then you could, like, go back, run into the arena again. And then you could, like, do this over and over. And it was, like, the fastest XP farm ever in an Assassin's Creed game. They're fighting each other? Why? Am I interrupting like a sort of fight here? They're not scaling even with you, which is kind of weird. Let's push them back. Oh! Okay, that's one. Yeah, normally you would get like 2 skill points right now, and that was it. I don't even know what these weapons do. It's like on a light attack or something, I do more heavy damage, I think it is, right? So let's see. I should do like a ton of extra. Okay, 170. Now I do less heavy damage. Okay. It's not bad. They can just spam them though, and with the pellet armor I of course have a lot of stamina, so I can just do this, or a lot of adrenaline. Wildcats of the wild. I still find it weird that Aya is a legendary assassin, but you play... I mean, they actually... The sort of rumors were that the plan was always to have Aya be the main character, but then Ubisoft was like, women don't sell, so RIP. And that's when, of course, Cassandra, because Cassandra is also the canon character, but yeah, they had to put Alexios in there as well, although I did like the sort of way they went about that, with of course the other one being the antagonist. Oh. Ben H, 25 months. What's up, dude? How you been? Take care. Thanks. Or Big H, I should say. Sorry. Thanks for your support. Follow JorRaptor member. Appreciate it a lot. I've been great. I've actually been recharging a lot. We got some snakes going on, I think, here. Yeah, I just came back from my 2-week holiday period, and I'm actually gonna go tomorrow again. So it's like the perfect time, because like this stream basically is like there are going to be some big announcements, but in a few weeks time. Like right now it's July. They're like, to be fair though, with the God of War and Skull and Bones reveal, like there were still some things happening. It was like not all that. Usually after E3, like in the pre-COVID world, before E3, it would be like July is like that till Gamescom in August. So it would be E3, everyone shares their announcements. But now these companies are way smarter. They're like, because we made, of course, a Skull and Bones video. Like everyone that is like in the sort of dedicated to gaming and is curious about what's next and stuff, way more people I think saw or were just engaged with Skull and Bones because they took that July 7th or 8th. We have the image, of course. Yeah, July 7th stream. Well, if they announced it during E3 around Microsoft's show and stuff like that, I think nobody would have like looked up a trailer. Like they would be like, yeah, I want to see Starfield, I want to see Redfall, I want to see the other games that Microsoft revealed, Diablo, stuff like that. So yeah, it makes sense that they are spacing things out. And that's why Ubisoft is like, we're gonna take September and we're gonna go crazy there. And I'm really curious. I think it's gonna be quite fun. Cassandra is the best protagonist. I would argue that Bayek is still my favorite. Late to the stream, what does Reda have? Brian asks. Well, Reda has a lot of crappy items, except for this bow. That if you charge it up, you get the red light. And then the police start playing. Put on a red light. And then you deal more damage as well. Oh. Ah. Oh wow, my shots do more damage. Okay, I wanna like have his own rock kill him. So we're gonna hit him one more time. I think this will be enough. Oh! He just casually dodged his own rock. Okay, we got it. Woo! Oh yeah, and the chicken bird skin is also available. And the Ululu hunter bracers. But yeah, overall it's like a 6. It's like a 6. But it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, we have the freaking... Oh, it's like here. We're gonna get that Medusa shield from Origins. Or Medusa's gaze. Or was it like... yeah, it was the Origins Medusa gaze, right? Then we need all the freaking artifacts. Let's see if there's like one close by here. Any info about Hood in combat? Again, we have the Jose video with more info from our interview coming up very soon. Dennis is actually working on it now. They will be doing it, Dennis and Joyce, as again, I'll be leaving tomorrow again. I'll be back on Sunday though. So, yeah, I will be back for the next weekly reset stream, and from there on out... I'm back for good. I still have like a trip to London planned and stuff, but nothing too crazy. Like that's it for my holiday, and I'm actually excited that last year I had like my holiday break at the end of August, and then I was like, I'm missing out here. There's stuff happening. Gamescom, Horizon Forbidden West release date. By the way, fun fact: every time a release date is announced for anything, for God of War. For even going back to Frozen freaking Wilds, the Horizon Zero Dawn expansion. When that was announced, I was like on a weekend trip to Brabant, which like a province in the Netherlands. And if you go back to that video, I don't recommend it, but you can. You will actually hear the audio. Like, overall, my audio back then was, of course, kind of crappy. But I recorded that, like, outside of the sort of tents that we had. And I was like, it was like a video of 1 minute. I think I made it, like, on my phone or I don't know. But now I luckily have Joyce and Dennis who are helping me. So that when big stuff gets announced when I'm not there, we still have a cool video up. So that's good stuff. But yeah, that's and now God of War. Last year Horizon Forbidden West release date was announced while I was in Milano. So yeah. When the Horizon Forbidden West update video coming? Today! It's actually finished. I will drop it after this stream. What the heck? I hate this ghost wolf. One last ride, Ghost Wolf, and then I will forever switch back to the Unibear. Your Horizon DLC announced on yours next vacation, so that would be this week. I find it hard to believe. I am like kind of predicting when I think the Horizon DLC. I still think we get it this year. Like, I would be shocked if they, maybe they need more time. Maybe it's like a really big DLC and they want to like launch it early next year, kind of like the Iki Island DLC from oh, we have the key right here. I saw it. From Ghost of Tsushima. So maybe that's happening. That could be. But I would overall say we get an announcement maybe at Gamescom. The Horizon Forbidden West release date and the Zero Dawn Complete Edition 60 FPS patch was also announced at Gamescom last year. So maybe they're like, hey, we like Gamescom, let's do it. Or they're gonna do like a... Usually Sony, like for the last 2 years, did like a big showcase in September. Like, imagine having the Ubisoft Forward, the Assassin's Creed event, which I think is gonna be separate, but it's not announced yet. So it could be like part of the Ubisoft Forward, or it's gonna be a separate event. I think it's gonna be a separate event. And a PlayStation show all in September. That would be kind of great. That would be really great. What did I hit? I think I just like hit some food or something. I don't know. Okay, that was that. There is some loot here. One opal. Ha! For my troubles. Thank you. Thank you. I think this is gonna be the weekly reset stream for the next couple of weeks. Until, of course, Forgotten Saga comes out. Then we will be playing that for a couple of weeks. But yeah, I think if I... And that I save this for the drought and for streams like this, because I prefer like doing this on stream with you than on my own. So I think if we do this every week, like clear the map like that, we will be done before the end of the year for sure. Wait, are they releasing DLC for Forbidden West? Like, we don't know, but it would be wild, right, if they are not doing that. Like, that would be kind of stupid, I think. Because we waited 5 years for Zero Dawn. And for them to then say, yeah, wait another 5 years for the third game. I mean, Frozen Wilds did very well. They made a complete edition as well, which they sold for a higher price. I can see them do that again, and on PC, it of course makes sense as well to bundle things so you can ask like a higher price. So I personally think, yes, we will see DLC. And there are some hints in the game, of course, as well. So I would be shocked, actually. The question is when. Like, it could be like end of this year. I still am in the 2022 boat. But it could also be early next year. But I think my theory is October DLC announcement, Gamescom, or the September event from Sony, if they're doing one. Oh, it's like that. Okay, we're close though. And then I think complete edition maybe in December of this year or November. And then I think PC release February 2023. So 1 year after the game came out. That's my prediction. Let's see. I think we're good. We're gonna go to Reda for people who are joining later. Thanks, Bobby. Appreciate it. Yeah, I will show Reda stuff. Are they gonna bring back the Shield Weaver in its full power? That would be like a cool DLC item, right? If it's like really the final piece of content that you get like... But I don't think... I think there's a reason they did not do like a Shield Weaver or something like that. Because it was like very clear that that was the best pick for any outfit in the game. Or for any situation. While I think they prefer to have multiple options. And that's of course where every legendary outfit is linked to a particular playstyle. And if you have one Shield Weaver type outfit, it's like, yeah, but why would I wear any of the other legendary outfits in the game? What do you have? So yeah, it's the Gallus, Charlemagne Bird, Chicken, Hoodoo Folk Bracers, Ululu Hunters Bracers. This is that bow that I showed you. And another bracers, like bracer, 3 bracers. And the rest is canon. So that is it. It's a 6. And I forgot to do something with his bow that he's selling. Okay, he's trying to dodge it. Or he's like, shoot in my hand. Shoot in my hand. Okay, that's a harder hit, Reda. Didn't give me a lot of time. Stand up. Good kid. Oh. Yeah. Stand up. And pee. Oh, I think I missed him. Again. Ah. See, I hit the wheel. Would be cool, by the way. Oh, it's in his freaking mouth as well. Oh. I think this is like the best. I think these are like the craziest I ever hit. That's great. Would be cool if you load up Origins and you see these freaking harpoons as well in Reda. That they translate to the game. That would be cool. Of course not the case, but and that's kind of crazy because when Dennis was taking over these streams for 2 weeks in a row, he said there were like great items, and now I'm back and it's like meh again. Although, yeah, the bow is kind of cool, so that's why I give it a 6. But yeah, I still think a 6 is Impale Reda with only 2 harpoons. Usually we do more, so guess you should be lucky. You should be lucky. It's also crazy that they never fixed this. Like, I'm happy. Like, don't touch this glitch, but it's kind of crazy that it's still in the game. But yeah. Oh my god, it's finally you. Were you on a vacation? Yeah, I was. I will be back next week. But I will also be going on another holiday break on Wednesday. So what's gonna look like is I'll be we will have a Horizon update video up after the stream, so like 1 hour from now. Then Joyce and Dennis are preparing another Horizon video and also a video on the Jose interview. So expect that hopefully this week as well. And then on Sunday you can expect, if everything goes well, my Ubisoft predictions video on what I think will happen during the Forward event and the Assassin's Creed event in September. And I will likely revisit that subject when we get closer to September as well, when you have like new rumors and stuff like that. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. So I hope you will be along for the ride. Thanks everyone for joining. And yeah, if you are going on a holiday or have to work or yeah, chill out from school, I guess, because it's summertime. So I hope you're like, if you're like still in school, that you're taking some rest right now before the new semester starts. But yeah, thanks for watching. We'll be back very soon, and we got some other cool plans as well. So stay tuned for that. See you soon. Goodbye.